Hello, this is Brian again. Always have to poke open the lens a little bit more. It doesn't open all the way on this camera. That's why last few clips you see me put my thumb by the lens. As the lens covers only open about 90%. Then I gotta push them open. Well, I'm just about on the other side of the summit plateau. Very beautiful open stands of Jeffrey pine up here. No very large trees because it's very arid up here and wind blasted. Get a lot of wind. This area can get very windy, especially during the winter months. There was a nice little breeze. Probably heard it on the camera. Probably heard that breeze. I don't have a windsock or anything. Probably heard it very strongly earlier on. There's a little breeze on the other summit, north summit, but I believe this area gets even more. A lot of times you'll catch a nice breeze along this portion of the Waterman summit plateau. I know we're near the summit rocks. I'm just trying to remember which ones they are. I always forget which ones they are and have to look around. There's a benchmark on top of it. It says Twin. So this mountain actually has a benchmark called Twin. Basically right on the edge of the San Gabriel Wilderness. On the edge. Right now probably just barely outside of it. Sometimes if you go to the south edge of the ridge, you can catch some breeze. So I've noticed a lot hiking here in the San Gabriels. If you go to the edge of a ridge that looks down south with no obstructions from other mountains, a lot of times you can get some very refreshing wind. It's not very strong, but I can feel a little bit of it. There are a lot of trees in the area. I can feel a little wind coming off of the south slope. I believe our summit rocks we have just this way. There are a lot of boulders along this portion of the ridge. So sometimes a little patience and diligence will find you the correct spot. I believe part right there, I believe that's not them. To actually get to the top of the boulder where the benchmark is, you'll have to do a little class 3 climbing to get up there. Most of the time I'll poke my head up to the rock just next to it and look at the benchmark, but I believe it's going to be over here, actually. Despite the fact that walking is a lot easier once you're up here on the ridge, it feels more tedious because it's so sun-blasted up here. These might be the rocks over here, I think. Oh, could use a nice breeze right now. Pretty warm. Whew. You can tell trees are kind of flattened on top. It's very exposed up here. Where I was hiking earlier, some of the trees were smaller because they were on a ridge, obviously less exposed, but the soil is probably not quite as well developed there. I think these are the summit rocks here, I believe. I think. I always forget. A lot of times when I come up here, I have to look around. Ooh, sweet shade. Yeah, it's definitely a warm day up here. A couple of days it's going to be much hotter. Being up here will be probably quite a toasty experience. Just kind of stopping and enjoying the shade of this Jeffrey pine. Yeah, good shot of Mount Wilson. Hiked that one last year, all the way from Sierra Madre, the old Mount Wilson trail. That was a doozy. I put a few clips of my hike on YouTube, but most of my footage was really bad because of the rainy weather. When I had the rains and drizzle, water got in my camera. It wasn't looking so pretty. Summit Rock should be near here. So like I said, I always get confused over here. Actually, I don't think I'm far enough yet, actually. And honestly, considering how I came up, wasn't as strenuous as I thought it was going to be coming up that gully. It's taxing, don't get it twisted, but the climb went pretty quickly. The terrain was a lot easier than a lot of those gully and ridge climbs end up being. I don't think I'm quite there yet. There's some tall, long, ridgy boulders there. I don't think I'm quite there yet. To get up to them, you do have to do a little class 3 climbing. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which rocks they were. I mean, get up there. Like I said, it does require a little class 3, but it's nothing ridiculously gangbusters. Just a quick little shot of class 3 climbing, I think. Oh no, not really. I can see the benchmark. Here it is. That's the benchmark. This is Waterman Mountain, the HPS peak. Can actually step up there I'm too lazy. Too lazy. Now, what I'm going to do is just take my shot, and then my summit shot. I'm going to go find a shady place to sit and get a small snack and something to drink. So I'll see you on the next clip, probably on the other side of the plateau, heading on my way down. But look carefully. You can see where the ridge is over there. Just slightly higher than where we are. Very slightly. Then you're over here. This looks like it's about the same level. So these are very close in elevation. Well, I'll see you on my next clip. Be probably on my way down. I'll see you then.